Hello everyone. So as you may know, every single Sonic game has had the boost mechanic since the inception in 2005 Sonic Rush, with the exception of Sonic 2006, and officially with Sonic Unleashed was the first mainline game to really use the boost option, and many fans, including myself, have really enjoyed the boost mechanic. So I found it very interesting here that Moto Kishimoto, the director of Sonic Frontiers, specifically stated that it was very questionable if he wanted the boost and was possibly suggesting that the future they may not do the boost. So I wanted to go into that in this video. So we first look at right here Sonic the Hedgehog news, media, and updates, SoHiety.com, which is a really good website for a lot of Sonic content here. It says Moto Kishimoto, director of many games here, was saying that he was not sure what he wanted to do about dropping the boost mechanic, but ultimately decided that it would be a better fit with the open zone concept, and he was really considering abandoning it in the next title. And then also this article here is suggesting next Sonic game may return to Sonic Adventure style of gameplay, and is saying that according to Kishimoto, when they began to work on Sonic Frontiers, they thought a lot about whether the boost mechanic would work, and again decided they would use it in the game. And then he explained that he fully understands the advantages of the boost mechanic, and he assures fans of Sega that it was the right decision, basically. And now going to the actual tweet itself here. So this guy right here is actually asking the two questions. Is there anything you would like to change or add to the boost gameplay in the future 3D Sonic games? And then also what his favorite bosses were. So Moto Kishimoto actually responded to the tweet, which he's honestly been responding to a bunch of people recently, which I do find interesting. I guess he wants more insight into the fans and everything. But it is probably a good thing that he's been on Twitter a lot more and answering questions and getting more ideas and things in that way, which is probably a really good thing. So his tweet here says, when I started working on this game, I thought a lot about whether or not the boost would work and decided to hire Boost. I think it's thinking of trying a Sonic game that doesn't use Boost in my next game, and my favorite giant bosses are the first and second. So it is very interesting that they decided to use the boost in Sonic Frontiers in this case. Because if they would have used, like, the spin dash, for example, Sonic would be a little slower, so maybe they would not have had to make the entire world, all the islands, as big as they did. But also, because they decided to make Sonic have the boost, the islands had to be bigger. Now also they played around with the mechanics. I mean, the boost is different if you look at like Unleashed and Generations, where the boosting is a lot tighter. In Sonic Frontiers, the boosting is a lot more kind of slippery and relaxed in a way. But because they had to put the boost in the game, all the islands had to be a lot better. But that was probably the right decision to do by making Sonic feel, with having the boost, Sonic feels so much faster and there's a lot more you can do, so the boost probably was the right option to have in Sonic Frontiers. And then also, right around the same time, another very interesting tweet, it was that another person asked why can't they add Spin Dash and Boost at the same time, because, you know, maybe that might be a good idea to have both, so maybe the player can choose. So what he had to say was, he said, of course I understand the benefits of the boost, please be assured that it's an experiment, and we considered it, but however I have a feeling I want to change the level design without the boosts. After all, the AEDV is a legend. So this all apparently means that he was really debating quite a bit. Was it a good idea or not a good idea to put the boost or spin dash into the game? And apparently they really thought about it and really were not sure what they wanted to do. But ultimately they thought about both options, but they came to the conclusion it was better to just have boost in the game. And that's the ultimate reason why they put the boost into Sonic Frontiers. Now, Moto Kishimoto, for a long time, has been talking about his desire to create Sonic Adventure 3, and perhaps the reason it hasn't happened yet is because Sega has continuously not wanted to provide out enough money, but it seems like he's always said he likes the two Sonic Adventure games, and he really wants a third Sonic Adventure at some point, and this could be his chance considering now he is strongly suggesting that he does not want to have a boost in the next Sonic game. So this could be a potential hint that maybe Sonic Adventure 3 is next, but we'll just have to see what happens and whatever the next mainline Sonic game is. So alright, that's going to do it for this video. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe, and remember, you gotta go fast!